The president has prioritized combating trafficking, and since coming to office in just 3 years has signed over 15 pieces of legislation into law addressing this issue, 9 pieces of legislation specific to the issue of modern slavery. So we are working with bipartisan members of Congress, that can occasionally happen, to join forces and address this issue with all of the levers that are available to us. The president just this past week also declared January 2020 National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month, affirming the administration's commitment to ending the scourge of human trafficking. And there's no better time for us to be gathered here discussing how we can tackle modern day slavery, pursue justice for victims, and very importantly, hold traffickers accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
GED program includes all wraparound services, so transportation, childcare, food, closet, clothing, both.
President Trump has really made combating modern slavery and human trafficking a key priority, and Ivanka has really led all of these efforts and helped shine a light on this. People ask us, why are we focused on human trafficking? We're focused on it because President Trump takes on the tough issues. He's grabs on the hardest issues, the intractable issues, and is trying to solve them. And we often think of human trafficking as something that's rather distant, that is, it's not something we would see in our lives. But I think thanks to Ivanka's work and the president's work, the governor and first ladies calling attention to this, we highlight the fact that human trafficking exists all around us, and we'll hear that from our survivors today, that it's something domestic. It's something with people from outside the U.S. It could be hotel workers. It could be restaurant workers. It could be, obviously, those involved, those who are caught up in sex trafficking. But it can be everywhere around.
But I would love to you just kind of share your heart about what you see as a result of connecting with the Women's Academy.
I was 11 years old when I first got pregnant, not by choice. I did not keep the baby. I had an abortion, and it just got worse. Like it was like a never-ending story. It wasn't going to ever be an exit. I'm here to say today there's definitely an exit.
You're very brave to tell your story, and I told the ladies that we heard from earlier that people are listening now. Your fellow Georgians are listening, and as you can see, our whole country and the whole world is now listening.
We believe that the private sector needs to get involved with these issues, and they need to provide the training for the jobs, and we can assist in the support. So as part of our Pledge to America's Workers, many of the companies that we've mentioned today have signed on to offer these types of training skills, and we'll be going back to the White House and thinking about how we can further collaborate with programs such as yours that can allow really just an incredible pipeline of individuals who have done a lot of hard work and just need to be given that second shot. So we'll be definitely working very hard on that front. I gotta give you a hug then.